The shockingly difficult thing to do in these companies is to focus, actually. So first principle is like focus, and it says, it's kind of a jargony word that is easy to kind of go in one ear and out the other ear. And then there's another kind of adage that tends to reinforce this, but I'll try to be a little bit more practical, is Jim Barksdale used to have this great quote about the hardest thing in a company, the most important thing in a company is to make sure that the main thing stays the main thing. And it's surprisingly easy to get distracted by everything except the main thing. There's usually one or two things that actually really matter. And every single bit of energy, almost every single bit of energy, needs to get focused on solving those one or two things, but it is incredibly distracting to do everything else. And so Peter Thiel back in PayPal taught me the answer to this, which was he used to insist every single employee was allowed to do exactly one thing, like one thing, and not two, not three, and he wouldn't talk to you about anything else. If it wasn't your number one thing, didn't matter. He wouldn't. It was, he just really run away, sort of, or he wouldn't read your email, or when you did your annual review. David actually implemented the first part of your annual review was what's the single most important thing you accomplished this year, and that was just like 80% of your grade. And so you can reinforce that focus, but it's incredibly it's almost unnatural for people to want to focus. I came up with a philosophy behind this, which is usually the A+ problems are really, really hard. So you can't just snap your fingers and solve them. The B+ problems, usually if you're really good, you can come up with an answer pretty quickly of how to do this. And then the C problems don't matter. So most people, just being humans, will solve B+ problems because you can kind of check this off your checklist every day. But no one sits around and bangs their head against the wall for a month to solve the A-level problem, and hence the company doesn't solve the A-level problem. You solve all the B problems, which creates a decent company, but not a spectacular company.
Hey everybody, let me take a moment to tell you about a product I love and use every day. It's video hosting from Wistia, W-I-S-T-I-A, Wistia. It is awesome. And who uses it? MailChimp, Moz, HubSpot, Zendesk, Herman Miller, Sam Adams, and of course, This Week in Startups. They've got 140,000 customers, and they are growing like a weed. Now, why do we use it? Well, if we use a free service like YouTube, we have all YouTube's ads and collaterals and garbage, and it looks terrible, and it's not customizable. So it looks bad, and everything that YouTube does is in service of increasing their metrics, not your metrics. Well, what are your metrics as a business? Well, for me, it's collecting emails. 2, it's having people on my domain, my site, making it look beautiful, not having that ugly thing that comes up at the end of a YouTube video that shows all the different videos of other people that I don't want to send my users to. I want, when the video ends, for them to watch another episode of This Week in Startups. I can control all of that with Wistia. That's why I use it. And it works perfectly on Facebook and Twitter with the cards, and you can play it natively on those platforms. It's gorgeous. And it'll give you a ton of support. You want to take control of your video. Video is a huge asset, and you want to do it professionally. The analytics program is amazing. You can see on a user-by-user basis how long they're watching, and if they rewound and watch a section twice, all this kind of great stuff. Tons of support, super easy to use, and it's built, a lot of their new tools are built for marketers, so collecting emails and that kind of stuff. And you don't have YouTube or Vimeo doing that kind of stuff. Those platforms have their own goals, which is selling ads and keeping people on their platforms and stealing those users from your platform. Start your 2-week trial for free on Wistia, wistia.com/twist. No credit card is required because they're so confident that you're going to love the service like I do. And you can upload as many videos as you like. Wistia.com/twist, W-I-S-T-I-A, Wistia.com/twist. I love the product. I love the team. And it's been fantastic for us. We got control of our own videos again. And we are now collecting emails every day, dozens of emails every week, hundreds of emails every year, thousands of emails to build our direct relationship. That is, not have an intermediary between it, telling us how we can talk to you, our fans. We have a direct relationship. It's brilliant. I love Wistia. All right, let's get back to this amazing episode.